Good evening, and welcome to the 2015 Viking 9 commissioning ceremony. My name is Cadet Second Class Henry Barron, and I will be narrating the ceremony for today. Today, our first class cadets will become second lieutenants in the United States Air Force. This is a tremendous moment in the lives of our future officers. We would like to thank the Falcon Club staff for allowing us to use their facility for our ceremony. We will be having a cadet take photos during the ceremony. However, if you wish to take your own pictures of the cadets, please do so discreetly and off to the side to leave room for the photographer. And now, please welcome Cadet First Class Christy Glavick to sing our nation's anthem, and please rise and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Introducing our distinguished guests, and once named, please rise. We ask that you please hold your applause until all members have been introduced. The commander of First Group, and my personal good friend, Lieutenant Colonel Robert Sylvester and his family. The host for this evening's speaker, Mr. Dennis Valentine. We would also like to take a moment to recognize the families and friends of all our commissioning cadets. We are truly honored by your presence and offer our most sincere thanks. Barnes' family, please join us on stage for the pinning on ceremony.
He's so nervous.
Lieutenant Barnes will now pass through the receiving line and receive his first salute. And now, will Cadet First Class Christopher Bollinger and Major Kyle Moe Last one. Will Cadet First Class Matthew Villanueva and Second Lieutenant Chris Villanueva please join us on stage? On stage, get him on. We'll start salute. From all of us in Viking 9, congratulations and thank you.
#1 Squadron this year for the cadet wing. Last year, they were number 40. What does that tell you about Barfus to Villanueva? Excellence. They lived our core values. They exemplified it in everything that they did. Think about it. Major Moe, Captain Lyon, Sergeant Warner, they were there to model, guide, coach, but it came down to these young men and women that made them the #1 squadron. You should all be very proud of your sons and daughters. They're ready to go out and lead our airmen in the world's greatest Air Force. Lieutenant Saunders, Lieutenant Dame, would you stand up for a second? These were the squadron commanders in the fall and in the spring. Their leadership is the reason that this squadron was #1. So let's hear it for them. This squadron is so talented, you'll see many of these young men and women as squadron commanders in the Operational Air Force. Many of them will have the chance to be group commanders, maybe wing commanders. You may see a future Commandant of Cadets right here. You may see a future Chief of Staff of the Air Force right here, or a combatant commander. That's how talented they are. So it's been my distinct pleasure, as the commander of First Group, to be your group commander. It was a blessing each day to walk into Viking 9, see the enthusiasm, see the spirit, and it made my heart feel good. So go out and do great things. Our Air Force needs you to lead, and I have supreme confidence that you're ready to lead and do great things. Congratulations.
And now, our Air Officer Commanding for Squadron 9, Major Kyle A. Moe, will now say a few words. Thank you.
All right, what an exciting day. Holy smokes. I'm just so honored that Viking 9 would invite me back to say some words to close out the commissioning ceremony, on this great Colorado day. I understand it's been raining quite a bit here in Colorado from what I've been told. Coming from North Texas, Shepherd Air Force Base, where I'm stationed right now, you guys haven't seen anything. I thought I was going to have to come here in a boat or something like that, so something else going on right now. But yeah, Mr. Valentine, Colonel Sylvester, you have 10 squadrons to choose from when picking your commissioning ceremony venue, and you chose us, so I applaud you for that decision. I would make the same. Family, faculty, friends, men and women of Cadet Squadron 9. Just so proud to be here. It's a great sight to look out and see so many fine second lieutenants in our Air Force, so many fine officers in our Air Force and airmen. I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and I know your loved ones feel the same. You took an extremely important oath just a minute ago, and it basically word for word the same oath that I took, that many before us took. But I want to charge you to really think about that oath, think about every word, and don't just take that oath to be the same or as good as me or the folks before us. Have that oath mean that you want to be, no kidding, better. You want to be the best class that the Air Force Academy needed. In 2015, in America, 2015, in our Air Force, we're facing huge challenges. More than ever, we need officers with steel backbones who are willing to make the tough decisions that can go into the toughest environments and lead. That's what we need you to do. That's not a request, that's what we need you to do. So irregardless of how many probations you may have been on leading up to this, various transgressions, irregardless of how many honors lists you've been on, or if you're a DG, I could look each and every one of you in the eye and say that I know you're ready, that I know you got this, and your airmen are counting on you. So go out and lead. So I'd like you to think of your Air Force career essentially as a book. You can look at your life as a book. All the pages on the left, those are written in permanent marker. You can't do anything about those. Those are written. But they got you to this point, right? They got you to this great point. All the pages on the right are blank. And each and every one of you are holding a pen. And you have the ability to write your story. And it's going to be an awesome story. I need it to be an awesome story. And to make it a great story, I need you to lead. I need you to be yourself, but be the best version of yourself, because your airmen are counting on you to do that. I need you to always respect others and treat others how you want to be treated. And if you do all those things, your story's going to be awesome. And believe me, I'm going to be watching, and I'm going to be wanting to read that story here very soon. So, thank you very much, and Valhalla.